letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Froggy.
Clinton pay to play. Russia Uranium Project Edition. Millions of dollars, all right, from the Uranium One. Investing in our energy, millions of dollars transferred to the Clinton Foundation. And then below the Clinton Foundation, Hillary approval for Russia and the Uranium Project. The Russian Federation National Nuclear Corporation. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael, your host. Thanks for joining us. If you're new, First time newbie, FNG, welcome. Please subscribe, maybe ring the bell, toggle the switch to alert your device in the best possible manner for you. All right, so a meme video there I made a few months back on the channel, just going over some of the more corrupt Clinton deals, all right? They like to claim that there was 10, 12 other agencies that had to sign off, she says, but yet none of them knew about the 2009 individual that came forward about all the stuff he was seeing. The FBI made him sign some disclosure docs, kept him working, told him to be their eyes, let him know everything. And he was. All the collusion, all the kickbacks, all the blackmailing going on, all the just French bennies of being around this deal that was trying to happen. And they kept all of that from everybody. They kept all of that from those 10 agencies. This guy wasn't allowed to come forward. So you got a normal, Samaritan, a good Samaritan, sees some crooked stuff going on in the nuclear field as a civilian and starts going to the FBI, telling them everything. They have him sign stuff. And then in 2010, the deal went through anyway because none of this had been disclosed. None of this had been made available. The paperwork they actually had him sign actually worked against him and made him, it muted him. He threatened the FBI to go forward and go to Congress, and they said, you do that, we'll destroy your life. You sign this paperwork here. So he just remained quiet. And then several years after all that, he started seeing the whole Russia-Trump collusion thing and knew it was bullcrap and came more forward. All right, this is just a little bit of red pill Saturday. All right, red pill Saturday. These are facts. Can't deny them. All right. So again, like take a minute here to say welcome to the channel. Please take a look in the description box after the video. Maybe leave a comment. And other than leaving a comment, check the comment section. Such a great place to get pointed in a million different directions, folks. Lots of good facts, lots of good patriots. Some of the best patriots around the country, around the world, here on this channel, part of the Patriot Hour. Patriot Hour, it is our hour of the Patriots, all right? We are helping the history books. This is for the future generations of kids, just our own livelihoods now while we are here and the future, all right? We are exposing the truth. The truth doesn't need much, backing. How's that saying go? The truth, you just set it free and it'll fight for itself. It does all, it's amazing. So that's all we're doing here, folks. If we sometimes are ever wrong or just, let us know in the comment section. We will apologize, and I'm the first to admit it. We like to be right and at least prevent, give you the facts and you come to your own conclusions. We don't like to give you a lot of just mumbo jumbo what I think. I can go on all day for that. There's lots of channels that do that. So we like to go over some of this kind of all right. QAnon, Q clearance, any drops, breadcrumbs, nothing since 1924, 1924, and we did that in the last video. All right, Donald J. Trump verified Twitter account 35 minutes ago, 56 minutes ago. Got another video there. 10 hours ago. Has anyone looked at the mistakes that John Brennan made while serving as CIA director? He will go down as easily the worst in history. And since getting out, he has become nothing less than a loudmouth, partisan, political hack who cannot be trusted with the secrets of our country. There you go. The economy is stronger and better than ever before. Importantly, there remains tremendous potential. It'll only get better with time. The United States has ended the ridiculous $230 million daily yearly development payment to Syria. Saudi Arabia and other rich countries in the Middle East will start making payments instead of the U.S. I want to develop the U.S., our military and countries that help us. Well, yeah, sounds logical. Jeez, sounds really logical. I want to start building up the U.S. and countries that actually help us. Why are we going to send money to the Middle East when their neighboring places are richer than anyone? I allowed White House counsel Dan McGahn and all other requested members of the White House staff to fully cooperate with the special counsel. In addition, we readily gave over 1 million pages of documents, most transparent in history, no collusion, no obstruction, witch hunt. All right, that came at 3:12 p.m. today. And that looks like his last one as of right now. So, yep, they already gave over 1 million documents, folks. Where other administration, I think, the whole Watergate thing, they were getting rid of stuff. They have turned over everything. They're still wanting more. I don't know what they are looking for. This whole thing was an investigation to find stuff. Not they didn't have anything to really go off. It was all to just find stuff. Unbelievable. All right, look at a few politics headlines here. What we got? Top lawyer in White House gives Mueller coveted details. Trump's good person defense could affect Manafort jurors. Avenatti appearing at 2 weekend events for Dem presidential hopefuls. Oh man, they got that guy. Officials with aerospace ties spurred Trump to push Space Force. With aerospace ties. This Avenatti, I knew he was left dummy, but I didn't know they were going to use him as a spokesperson for the party. Trump, former CIA chief Brennan swap insults. Trump, ex-CIA chief swap insults of worst and drunk on power. Presidential Donald Trump lashed out at John Brennan in the latest effort to counter criticism of his decision to revoke the former U.S. spy in chief security clearance. Trump said in a tweet early Saturday that Brennan will go down as easily the worst CIA director in history. Before being appointed CIA director by President Barack Obama, Brennan, 62, spent 25 years at the agency, including a stint as a station chief in Saudi Arabia. He also served as the director of National Counterterrorism Center. McRaven said Brennan, honesty and character have never been in question except by those who don't know him. So, all right. Well, we know what the guy's been doing. And it ain't been pretty. Yeah, you could have your opinions. Doesn't mean, like everyone else says, you can say what you want. Doesn't mean sometimes you don't get punched in the face for saying it. Because that is a repercussion of maybe saying something. But hey, I don't condone that. I'm just saying. They're acting like his free speech and Trump's trying to shut people down and shut them up that don't agree with him. That's not the case. That's what other people have been doing. Roseanne Barr said what she wanted to, but yet things happened. Tons of people that has happened to. Now on the left, the same thing happens. They do it, but they don't get shut down because everything is working for them. The media channels, they're all part of it. Bring out the moon out of the night sky to your home. Is So they got these little moons. I've been seeing those. Bring the moon out of the night sky and into your home with this elegant 3D lunar decorative moon lamp. Everyone wanted to go to the moon, see the other side of the moon. State lawmaker stuns anchor with take on Trump's possible use of slur. Of slur. A Georgia state lawmaker said he would not even have an issue if President Donald Trump used the N-word in the past, and argued that holding a president accountable for a mistake made before entering office would be setting a bad precedent. I will always say using the N-word is wrong and it's bad and should never be accepted in our society, but just because Trump might have done it years ago, not as our president, doesn't mean we need to continue to berate him because he used it. So this guy was sticking up for in case he did, or if they got some recording. I know there's been a lot of word talk around the scuttlebutt about this, that somebody recording them and having stuff, of course. Republican insurgent gives Wyoming Senate incumbent a fight. Palestinian heritage infuse a Detroit sense of community for candidate. Senate in limbo as Manafort verdict looms. Warnings about president grow from forgotten Republicans. All right, so then so yesterday, Jeff Epstein was arrested. Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, 59, was arrested on Thursday at Orlando International Airport after authorities said he was being erratic near an airline ticket counter. Complains of being treated like a black man. Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, 59, was arrested on Thursday at International Airport after authorities said he was being erratic near an airline ticket counter. When Dr. Jeffrey Epstein showed up at American Airlines ticket counter at Orlando International Airport, he got a response he didn't like. He was a little late to check in. Airline employees told him on Thursday. Dr. Epstein, 59, argued with the employees and began yelling loudly. When police arrived, Dr. Epstein yelled at them too, insulting them and telling them to get him on a flight or arrest him. According to a cell phone video of the encounter, they arrested him. But he did not go easily, falling to the ground and putting his hands close to his chest. As officers struggled to put him in handcuffs, Officer Epstein was pepper sprayed. Dr. Epstein, who is white, repeatedly yelled out, "Oh my God," and in one profanity laden line that he was being treated like a black person. This guy is it's clear that Dr. Epstein stood firmly in his privilege, taunting the officers, said David J. Johns, executive director of the National Black Justice Coalition. He was condescending. He was rude. Those are all the things that black people could never think to do to a police officer and remain standing and or breathing. I don't know if this, I don't think this is the same Epstein, is it? I mean, could it be? There's the one we know of. So this is a financier, Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Edward Epstein is an American financier and registered sex offender. All right. So anyway, it was kind of a different person. I'm imagining somebody had did that, so we just did the research on. I just saw it maybe earlier this morning or late last night, but we'll look into that a little bit. All right, it could just be another Jeffrey Epstein. That one was a doctor. This one's just financier. All right, the one that owns the Loretta Lynch airplane or the Loletta, whatever they have. and had an island out there in the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. Changed the name of his firm to Financial Trust Company. So, all right. Anyway, I'm Mike, 20-minute mark. We're going to shut her down here. Just want to give you an update video. Thanks for stopping by. Again, if you're new, please subscribe, like, share, comment, share across all of your social media platforms, and be sure to ring the bell. Don't want to miss these updates, folks. All right. The Patriot Hour updates, one of the sometimes the most important update in your life for the future, for our collective futures, together to move forward and expose all the bad actors and all the criminal element floating around the globe. Do what we can, and just helping explain it to people and showing them is sometimes enough on our part. All right. Again, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide, and we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour update video. Have a great night.